Hello there, it's me, MCP100, and I'd like to welcome you all to MCProposes, a series I'm hoping to start where I review video games from my childhood. For today, we're going to be looking at a unique carnival sim. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Thrillville, Off the Rails. Released in 2007, published by LucasArts, and developed by Frontier Development.
My head hurts.
Thrillville Off the Rails is a unique roller coaster sim where you manage a theme park chain. These parks have some roller coasters that you would never see in real life. In fact, they really crash the party. No, Crash, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these new death-defying rides known as, wait for it, woe coasters.
What?
You heard right. Woe coasters feature over 20 different types of coasters that each have their own unique off-the-rails gimmick. Why don't we look at an example? Ready to go for a ride? That's just a little taste of what Thrillville has to offer. You excited to get started yet? First, you'll have to create an avatar. You can use a pre-existing one or create your own and customize him or her the way you want him. Why no adults, you ask? Well, duh, because they lack imagination like we do. That's why. Now that you have your park manager created, you're ready to get started. As park manager, your job is to make sure your park is in tip-top shape and that happy customers will keep coming back. Now the first thing you're going to notice is the Park tab. Here you'll find missions you'll need to complete in order to advance to newer parks. Park gives you the rundown of how your park's doing, how you can make it better through advertising and researching rides, and getting your staff in order. More on that later. My crowd shows all the people you've come in contact with, be it friends, mission guests, and even love interests. The build section lets you, well, build. Basically anything from placing games, food stalls, drink stalls, bathroom stalls, and carnival rides, to building coasters and racetracks. In my rides, you'll see all the attractions you built so far. This also lets you access them from anywhere in the park without having to travel all the way to them on foot. Which brings me to the map. Now the map is pretty self-explanatory. Here you can track anyone and anything, even warp to them at will. This management tab is very helpful, and just like many other things in this game, it's easily accessible as well. Now on to minigames. There are 50 in total, and they range from many different gameplay styles such as side-scrolling arcade games, first-person shooters, shooting galleries, sideshow games, golf, go-karts, and more. Up to 2 to 4 players can get in on the action outside of park management mode, although certain minigames will have to be unlocked first.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm angry.
Surprisingly, this game actually has a story to it. A rival theme park named Global Joy wants to take down Thrillville after they crushed them in competition a year prior. This game is actually a sequel to the original, which came out in 2006, and it's similar to this game, only it's just a normal roller coaster game. Boring. Most of the game's lore can be discovered by talking to certain people in the park. You can make friends with anybody, talk about their interests to get them to like you more, challenge them to games, and get feedback on your park. You can also find a love interest, or more, and matchmake with your friends, though sometimes the dialogue can get a bit repetitive. Your friends will also be with you in any park, which I find to be a nice little touch.
Stop.
I am a robot.
Normally, I wouldn't go out with someone cuter than myself, but I think I can make an exception in this case.
Unit flattered by puny humans' interest, but also vaguely disturbed.
Now into the meat of the game, building coasters. The way it's all approached here is fairly simple. Blue means it's okay to place, and red means no. The interface is well implemented as it shows you the stats of the ride and the woe pieces you can put down. Track assist is a lifesaver in most cases when you're stuck in a rut, which will happen often as there isn't always enough room to build in the park. You'll also have to look out for the power limit and be careful with how many attractions you put down.
I can't believe this place is so dangerous. I just saw a coaster crash.
If you want, you can also stop building your roller coaster at any point by pausing and selecting the option to do so. Doing so results in your ride going off the rails. Managing a huge theme park can be fun, but you can't do it all alone. You'll need mechanics to fix broken down rides, groundskeepers to clean up the place, and cheerleaders to keep parkgoers entertained. Just one of each won't be enough, though. Do you think that your park will benefit from that?
Motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?
Music can be hit or miss. You can hear original tracks from the game and other tracks from around the time of 2006 or 2007 on the radio. Songs such as I think that just about covers this game. There's so much to do in Thrillville, and in my opinion, it has tons of replayability because you can always change your park's outlook and do things different every time. Sure, it's by no means perfect, and there are certain limitations, but I think you should give this gem a shot. I've never stopped playing this from the moment it was released in 2007, and while I personally won't ride too many roller coasters in real life, seeing guests happy and screaming together always makes for good atmosphere in games like this, even if some rides are doing things they shouldn't really be doing. Overall, this game gets a solid 8.5 out of 10. If you want to try the demo, the link will be in the description. Full game is now available on Steam for $10. It's also on PS2, PSP, Xbox 360, DS, and Wii.